moment. Back in the day, you get in a fight, there was probably 5 or 6 people there to see it,
right.
and that was it.
And
then you went on about your business. You might have had a swole eye the next day. You can tell whatever story you wanted to about what happened, who really won, but there was nobody there to know that, and it was not as bad. You didn't, to me, in my eyes, you didn't mind fighting back then, because it wasn't on blast for everybody to see. Now, as bad as it sounds, some young people would rather be caught on camera shooting somebody after an argument than they would getting caught on camera getting their ass whooped in a hand-to-hand fight. And that is not cool. Youngsters, old people, whoever, stop being scared to get your ass whooped. Put some boxing gloves on. Get your knuckle game up. Or if you're that pressed about, I can't go somewhere without taking my gun.
Right.
I can't go to this club. You know, every time I go, I got to be strapped because they be out there. Well, maybe you don't need to have yourself there then. Exactly. If you can't go somewhere without having your gun with you, that is probably somewhere you don't need.
Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Hey, that's rude. That's rhyme. Like Steph and LeBron. Cuz isn't cocktail.
There's no need to be afraid.
From the NBA to the MLB, we cover all sports, every team, every league.
And we back. It's another episode of the World Sporting Cousin Cocktail Podcast. I'm Ron, this Rube. Say what up, Rube.
What's going on, people? We back again for another one. Sit back, relax, get your cocktail ready for your soon-to-be favorite podcast.
That's right. Hey, Rube, is it just me or did this week seem really long?
Yeah, it did seem real long, and I had jury duty.
Man. Jury number 5, you, the tall one. You're good to go.
Right. Deuces.
Yeah, and they make you pay for your own parking. They don't give you no lunch.
It's all bad down there. Come on, County, y'all can do better.
Hey, I swear, off the rip, I'm already digressing. Why is Cleveland still the only downtown that make you pay with coins? See, like every other major city you go to, they got
pay
the
boxes.
card. They got pay boxes, or on the meters, you can put your card in.
Right.
Cleveland, like the only place you come downtown, you better come from a laundromat or something. You got a pocket full of quarters, and they be quick to give you them tickets downtown too.
Sure do.
But I digress. Off the rip, Rube, what are we drinking today?
Oh, we got some tequila called Pasote. Never had it before. You had this before?
Never even heard of it.
It's a Neho tequila. I'm going to give a shout out to Brown Hand for this one. She purchased this.
All right, Dan Brown. Well, Mama Brown Hand didn't make no donation
No,
this time?
not this time. So we're going to do like we always do. We're going to take a quick, neat shot of this. And we got another cocktail concocted and ready to go.
All right, then.
Go.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Why are you pouring that? Thank you, sir. Man, them Browns. This might be, it might be a double shot week this week because we are going to go into this weekend route worry-free. We have limped into the bye.
Bye.
Man, so coming off that nice victory against Cincinnati Bengals, hey, surprised the hell out of me. You know what? I felt like we could beat the Bengals, but I did not think it was going to look like that.
We could smack the Bengals.
Yeah, they laid the smack down on the Bengals. Yeah. I don't know what it is. They just got the Bengals number.
They do, because Burrow 0-4 against them.
Yeah.
Well, 0-5 now, but it's 0-4 coming in.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that's not like 9 out of the last 10 they played them. It's something about the Bengals. But I want to go ahead and give us our flowers, too. The Browns played their most complete game of the season on Monday Night Football.
They really did. Jacoby looked awesome. They ran the ball like they should have been doing. And the defense was very sound.
Yeah. Can we get, how many more games we got left?
We got 9 more games left.
Could we get 9 more of those? Please and thank you.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Not bad.
It ain't bad.
Not bad. A lot smoother than I thought.
Me too.
Not bad.
I thought about give me that bite right there.
Yeah. Let's see. Have we got any other that we've had already?
Not tequila.
I mean, this is probably midway up to what we've been working with. I mean, it ain't bottom shelf by any means.
No.
I can't remember the name of the one that I like better than this. We had, it was the one that old boy gave us. That Will. Didn't he get some tequila?
I'm not sure. In the comment section below, we're gonna give a quick shout out to Will. If you could comment down below what you gave us before,
let us know what you gave us.
Let us know, so because we're kind of lost. But this is a damn good tequila.
Yes. Okay, real quick, wrap up the Browns. All I want the Browns to do during this bye week to prepare for the rest of the year, get healthy. I need Kevin Stefanski. This is almost as big as week 1 against Carolina Panthers.
Right.
I need you to pull out all the stops. You got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Pull out all the stops against Miami. And if the Browns play as well against Miami as they did against Cincinnati on Monday Night Football, I feel like we'll beat Miami too.
I think we could beat them.
Because be realistic, we have not been blown out by anybody that we played except for the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots. Yeah,
Patriots
with Zappy.
Yeah, man. Zappy's auto watch went ahead and waxed us. But besides that, every game been like 3-point games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Win or lose, 3-point games. So I don't see Miami being any different. I think Tua is slightly overrated. I feel like we can go ahead and handle business.
I think what the Browns need to do in this bye week is don't rush down Miami early and sit y'all asses down. Everybody get healthy. If you need to go get treatment, go get treatment. If you want to hit some weight, hit some weight. But don't go out kicking it heavy. Yeah. Go out to dinner, go catch a movie, something like that. Do not be in Miami a week early.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Do not.
We already know. We already know. How many times have we said this on the show? Miami will get you caught up every time.
Every time.
So chill on Miami.
Not go to Miami a week early. Just hang out, chill out. You got family, kick it with your family. Yeah. Got close friends you ain't seen in a while, kick it with your friends.
Yeah. Okay, which brings us to our next topic. Them Cavaliers.
Oh, wait.
So.
You know I'm excited about that.
So, first off, the Cavs, Rube, through their first 6 games, first 7 games, they're 6-1. Have the Cavs met your expectation, been below your expectation, or exceeded your expectations so far?
So far, the Cavs had exceeded my expectation because I was looking at them as a middle of the pack, not middle of the pack, but middle of the playoff pack team. So right now they're looking like they can be a little above middle of the playoff pack team. And the way Donovan Mitchell is playing, he is playing out of his mind. Today is Friday. Donovan Mitchell will not be playing in Detroit tonight, nor Darius Garland. But I believe they can still pull out a W. Because Detroit is not that good. And they're a young team. They still trying to figure it out.
Oh, man. But, low management already?
No. Mitchell got an ankle sprain, and Garland got a knee sprain.
Okay. That's low management. But
basically.
If they was playing Toronto,
they wouldn't.
They both been playing. They play Miami, they've been playing. Yeah. For me, I'm going to say exceeds expectation because I expected them to be like a 6 seed, 5 seed throughout the year. Right now, they only a game behind the undefeated Milwaukee at 6-1, so they exceed my expectations. I do expect a little bit of a drop off though. Like I know they're not about to go another 7 games and only lose 1. I feel like, they're about to go on the West Coast swing. They got to play the Lakers, they got to play the Clippers, they got to play Sacramento, they got to play Golden State. If they can come out of that 2-2, I'll be happy.
You know what's funny about that West Coast trip? All them teams are below 500 right now.
Oh, yeah. I was shocked when I looked that up today. I did not know that Golden State was below 500.
They lost 4 straight.
Yeah.
So, even though I'm a Lakers fan, I'm not scared of the Lakers. Boom. We could wash them out. I think we could wash out Sacramento. The Clippers, I know they're going to throw Kawhi out there just because they play the Cavs. Yeah. And the Golden State. So, yeah, like you say, 2-2 out of the road trip, I'll be happy with it.
Now, I'm glad we brought up the Lakers because that brings me to my next question. Okay, it's going against the Lakers. We're going against LeBron James and the Lakers. Last year, midway through the season, a lot of people were saying, hey, if LeBron wanted to trade and could bring LeBron to the Cavs, what could LeBron do on this Cavs team, blah, blah, blah. We was talking about, if he came, we'd get him marketing, we get him Jetty, we get him all these first-round picks or whatever. Okay, Rube. If LeBron said tomorrow, I'm done with Westbrook, these Lakers ain't work, I'm demanding a trade, I only want to come to Cleveland. With this current 6-1 Cavs team that we have right now, if LeBron demanded a trade and would only trade to Cleveland, would you take LeBron right now?
No.
Well, you said that.
I would not.
Hey,
no.
I'm not gonna lie, Rube. I wouldn't either.
I would not.
I never thought.
Right, you would not take LeBron.
I would get to the day when I would say I'm cool on LeBron. Comment down below. What do you think if LeBron said right now that he wanted to come back to Cleveland right now? Would you want LeBron back on the Cavs at this very moment?
I would not. And the reason I say I would not, it's chemistry right now. Our team is gelling at the right time, and it's early, so we done had the training camp. LeBron coming in, you know it's going to be LeBron. It's not LeBron. So you can't you can't just throw him in there and be like, oh, just figure it out. Because that means Mitchell got to take a step back, Garland got to take a step back, Mobley. Progression is going to step back.
Everybody got to take a step back. And his style of play, like,
LeBron needs the ball.
LeBron needs the ball, and LeBron is very take the air out the ball. LeBron runs a set offense now.
Exactly.
He's finally come to the point in his career. He ain't going up and down the court. Not that he can't, but not for a full game. And the way that the Cavs is right now, grab the rebound and let's go.
Right.
And they sharing the ball. Everybody's moving or whatever the case may be. LeBron is going to clear out 1-on-4, set the pick. I'm not going to even initiate the offense until 7 seconds left in the shot clock, and that is the total opposite of the way that the Cavs play right now.
And then it's gonna be like you say, it's gonna be stagnant because now LeBron he do a lot of his facilitating from the post now. It's not him at the top of the key doing the facilitating. So now you got to wait for him to get to his spot and everything.
Don't fit. Never thought I would ever say that. And not only that, I never thought that I would be like, if LeBron goes to such and such team, they automatically a contender.
Right.
Because I feel like if LeBron came to Cleveland, first of all, we would have to give up. And who would you be comfortable giving up on this Cavs team right now?
Lamar Stevens?
I'm saying, who would you be comfortable giving up that would actually take the Lakers would take in order to give LeBron?
Right.
Like you can't be like, oh yeah, I'll give him Lamar Stevens, Jetty Osman, and Robin Lopez for LeBron. Like, that's not going to happen. We don't have the draft picks anymore because we got Mitchell. Right. So that means in order to get LeBron, you'd be giving up Mobley probably, Garland probably, another first round pick, Rubio. You know what I'm saying? You would be giving up everything that makes the Cavs so great.
Yeah, everything that you done built.
Yep. So for the first time, I am cool on LeBron. Never thought I would say it. I'm cool on LeBron.
Yeah, hold off on that one.
Yeah. Okay, Rube. We got picks. Last week, my picks sucked. I ain't gonna lie. But I was sharing. Last segment, I was 1-2 on the picks. Only one I got correct, if we're gonna recap real quick, was I told you my guy Mike Tomlin. I knew Mike Tomlin wasn't gonna let me down going to Miami. Yeah, Pittsburgh lost, but they didn't get smacked. They didn't catch the Miami fever.
Yeah.
So that's the only one I got right. What I got wrong was I thought LeBron was going to get smoked by the Ravens, and they only lost by 3.
Yep.
And I had, with Christian McCaffrey being added to the 49ers, I thought they would go ahead and show out against Kansas City, and they got whooped.
Right.
So I went 1 for 2. How'd you do?
I'm the same boat. One. Actually, I'm not 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So I had the Giants +3 against the Jags. Giants covered. They won by 6.
They did what they supposed to do.
Did it right. Then I had my Raiders against the Texans. They spanked them 18-29.
That's probably be the first and the last time you get to say that all year.
And then I did pick the Patriots -7.5 over the Bears. Patriots got spanked.
Yeah, you got that zappy fever, and you thought they was doing something special, didn't you? That was only against the Browns.
Yeah. So
what's the picks this week?
This week, I got the Raiders again, of course.
Oh, God, you gonna die on that good.
-2 against the Jags.
Yeah.
I think they can beat the Jags by 2.
And you lucky, had it not been for them playing on Thursday Night Football, you probably would have had Philly in there too.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because you picked them every week.
So I got the Raiders -2 over the Jags. I'm going to take the Rams +3 over the Buccaneers. I think the Rams can actually beat the Bucs. And I'm taking the Seahawks +2 over the Cardinals. The Seahawks is rolling. The Cardinals have been up and down, and I'm not really keen on their offense yet. So.
I think if the Rams beat the Bucs, that almost guarantees retirement for Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Because he would have lost 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah.
He would have lost. And, man, that Gazelle thing really got... Who the hell calling during Cousin Cocktail? They don't know this live TV? I should have made you answer that. Calling during the show. But he's having a steep decline. Like, this fall off for Brady, to me, is almost equivalent to when Tiger's girl came at him with that club, and then you went from hole in one Tiger to nothing but the pond Tiger. He was hitting everything in the drink.
Right.
Like it's a steep decline. Like, man, Giselle.
And look what happened. It's the women.
Yeah, Giselle done took his mojo. Boy. he like what's that fat bastard that went up to the thing and sucked his mojo out off the collar and froze and stole my man's mojo. Okay, this is what I got this week. My 3 picks. I got the Falcons +3 at home against the Chargers. Why? Because everybody on the Chargers is hurt right now. The Chargers need a damn doctor. Keenan Allen's out. The other Mike Williams is out. Somebody else that's important for them is out. Hell, they ain't got nobody. They about to suit up the water boy to me. And the Falcons have got the tendency to play everybody tough. Give me the Falcons +3 at home. Number 2, Tennessee +12.5 against Kansas City. I'm taking that again. Now, I don't know if Tannehill is back, but even if Malik Willis is the quarterback, I'm still taking the 12.5 for Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a big spread.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big spread, but 2, Mike Vrabel, who is also a great motivator and a great coach, is going to run the shit out the ball. And when you run the hell out the ball, what is that going to do?
Shoot the clock
up. So it don't matter if Kansas City is scoring at breakneck speed. All Tennessee got to do is get a couple first downs, keep on running the ball. You're going to shoot up that clock. I think that this game is going to look like that first game of the year with Ohio State and Notre Dame. Yeah. Where Ohio State had the ball for like 3 plays in the second quarter because Notre Dame was just chewing the clock. I can see Vrabel trying to do the same thing. So go ahead and give me the 12.5 for Tennessee. Last but not least, the Bengals, -7.5 against Carolina Panthers. The Bengals got embarrassed on Monday Night Football. Smooth embarrassed. They are the defending AFC Conference champions. They was on Monday Night Football. They said they the bee's knees. We're the Bengals and no longer the Bungles. Carolina got PJ Walker at quarterback. They are down to their 3rd string running back now because McCaffrey's gone. Chuba Hubbard's hurt. I don't know who's running the ball in Carolina right now. They done shipped up my boy Robert Anderson to Arizona. Who's supposed to be scoring these points for Carolina Panthers? So with that in mind, give me the Bengals -7 to cover at home. They're coming back to the jungle to try to get their mojo back. I got Cincinnati covering against Carolina.
Okay.
Last but not least, Rube, we got a new segment. You want to tell them what it is?
Yeah, we got a new segment here on Cousin Cocktails. As I finish off the cocktail, called "What Got Me on Tip." So, if you watched the last Cousin Cocktail episode, my man here went off on the Browns. Browns had him on tip. So we decided to add a segment, "What Got Me on Tip." So this week, Ryan got something that got him on tip. I got something that had me on tip. We're gonna share it with you guys and let you know what got us on tip.
Okay, so for me this week, it is a very serious matter. Gun violence. Yeah. Gun violence got me on tip. This week, we lost 1/3 of the group Migos. Yeah. My favorite member of the Migos, Takeoff. That dude was so damn talented. He carried that group by himself. Quavo may be the one to get all the attention. Right. Offset may be the one in the headlines because he was Cardi. Right. But Takeoff was without a doubt the most talented person in the group of Migos to me. Yeah.
To me too. I don't even really care for the Migos, but I listened to Takeoff's solo album. Oh man, it was fire. Yeah, it was fire.
And I had just listened to that album the other week. The thing that got me so much on tilt about this is if you look at some of the videos and stuff that's come out. Yeah. It's 2 things that really, really bother me. Number 1, did you see that the video and they saying now like, oh, we might have a link to one of the shooters or whatever, and they got somebody holding a gun or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So 2 things about that bother me so bad. Number 1, as soon as Quavo starts arguing, the fact that there's even a video out there means that somebody immediately pulled out their phone as soon as they start arguing and started recording. Why is it in today's society that as soon as something happens, the first thing people do is start recording? It's not, hey, let me defuse the situation. It's not, let me help this person on the ground that's bleeding. Right. It's not, let me call the cops because I'm watching somebody do something horrible. It's like, I'm about to film this and I'm going to get all this so I can go talk about it later on. Yep. Whether you're doing it for clout, so you can be like, I've been there. Whether you're doing it so you can sell it to TMZ later and get paid off of it. It seems like there's always somebody recording something horrible instead of helping somebody. Right. Exactly. Not to say put yourself in harm's way, but as soon as these dudes started arguing, and you could tell it wasn't like they had the phone up here recording. Right. It was a low view, like, hey, I'm about to sneak a video of these dudes and had nothing ever happened past that, had nobody got shot, I guarantee it would have been on TMZ or something like that later on, how Migos gets into it with such and such. Like, so I don't understand why as a society we got to the point now that as soon as something happens,
Yeah,
the first thing somebody wants
get
to
a
do
video.
is get a video. So they can call you a Karen. So they can say, I'm about to ruin your life. So, oh, you about to get fired because I got
Right.
you in the park yelling. I'm about to ruin your life because you talking stuff at Starbucks. I'm about to sell this to whatever. Like, the fact that people get their phone out when something bad happened has me on tilt. The second thing that has me on tilt is the gun violence itself. Now, going back to the video, dude grabbed the gun as soon as they started arguing.
Yeah.
Why is that your natural first instinct for all you gun-carrying youngsters out there to grab your gun as soon as somebody starts arguing? I can't even say as soon as they start fighting because the dude already had his hand on the gun as they were arguing. He said, man, I ain't even talking about basketball. Dude already had his hand on the pistol.
Right, yeah.
Why is that? How come youngsters, and I'm specifically young people, are so scared to take an ass whipping nowadays? People do not fight no more. And I'm not saying go advocating violence, but folks is so scared to get their ass whipped that they will shoot at a drop of a dime.
Yeah.
And the thing that makes this double bad, to jump back with the video thing, I think that goes hand in hand. Because of social media, because everybody's having everything on camera, not only are you scared to get your ass whipped, but you don't want to get your ass whooped and be blasted on social media.
Right,
because if you
exactly.
get whooped, you don't want to be on a TikTok for getting whooped.
Yep.
You don't want to be on Facebook because you on Facebook Live getting beat up in the alley. You don't want to talk
Instagram
mess
Live.
and be on Instagram because you got knocked out. Back in the day, I'm about to have an old man moment. Back in the day, you get in a fight, there was probably 5 or 6 people there to see it,
Right.
and that was it.
And that was
And then
it.
you went on about your business. You might have had a swole eye the next day. You can tell whatever story you wanted to about what happened, who really won, but there was nobody there to know that, and it was not as bad. You didn't, to me, in my eyes, you didn't mind fighting back then because it wasn't on blast for everybody to see. Now, as bad as it sounds, some young people would rather be caught on camera shooting somebody after argument than they would getting caught on camera getting their ass whooped in a hand-to-hand fight, and that is not cool. Youngsters, old people, whoever, stop being scared to get your ass whooped. Put some boxing gloves on. Get your knuckle game up. Or if you're that pressed about, I can't go somewhere without taking my gun.
Right.
I can't go to this club. You know, every time I go, I got to be strapped because they be out there. Well, maybe you don't need to have yourself there then. If you can't go somewhere without having your gun with you, that is probably somewhere you don't need to be.
Remove yourself from the situation.
Man, hey, as you can tell, on tilt. That's me. I'm going to have to take a sip on that one.
Yep. And we got margaritas this week, topped off with a little ginger beer. This is a little different margarita. It's going to go 2 parts of this Pasito. And then we're going to go 2 parts of lime juice. 2 parts of the simple syrup. And get that a little shake. You see my hand, you had to shake it right there. And top it off with a little ginger beer. And that's the margarita.
Yeah, and
Top with ginger beer.
And it's damn good, too. Rue, as you take your sip, what got you on tilt?
Okay, what got me on tilt? It's sports related. It's a violent sport. This boxing has me on tilt.
Okay.
Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, supposed to fight this year. No, they're not going to fight this year. Now they're talking about it's going to be next year. Crawford already took a fight for this year. He's probably won't fight again until next year in July. If Errol Spence take a fight in March, he's not going to fight again next year until November. So what got me on tilt is these guys ducking each other to see who's going to get that old took it away from them first. And then be like, oh, you got a 1 on your record. Now you got to give me this bread instead of giving you this bread. And the promoters are really holding these fighters back.
It's all about money.
I believe if boxing, like Stephen A. said, if boxing had a commissioner, this wouldn't happen. Because now you got to pit that best man against that best man. Y'all clash at the right time. Y'all both of y'all prime. Like he said, don't be scared to take the ass whooping. Boxing is about revenge fighting. That's what gives you more money. That second fight, that third fight, it brings more money. Roy Jones said it himself. Yeah, I took an L. I came back, knocked him out in the first round. Do that. Don't run. Say, oh, no, I don't want to get touched. You're in a violent sport. You have to throw hands. If you don't want to get hit, move your head. Duck low. Put them guards up. Do something. You have to throw punches in boxing. So I would like to see the best man fight the best man. Quit hiding, quit ducking. We had one man fight the best man in one division in the past 4 to 5 years, and that was Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and they gave you 3 of them things.
Yep, they did.
3.
They did.
Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, get that worked out. Come on, Top Rank. Come on, Al Heyman. quit holding these boxers back. It's about the money. We know. If they fought, pay-per-view is going through the roof. They will get their bread, you will get yours. On the back end, you know how it works. I don't know as much as you know, but I know this will be the fight of the century if they was to fight in their prime. That got me on tilt.
Man, tell them, one more drink to that one. Go ahead, get your swallow. All right. And with that, it is what it is. You got a quote of the week?
Got the quote of the week.
What you got?
Limitations hold you back. So always rise above the crowd.
All right. And with that, I'll let you next week. Peace.
A mojito, margarita, or daiquiri. And no other podcast do it like we. That's cause we do it for the love of the game. Boom and LeBron like Steph and James. So y'all stay tuned. Cocktails and cousins, we gon' do it like boom.